everyone, so today's video is my top 20 beauty products under £20. Now I saw my YouTube inspiration and my ultimate woman crush Nicole Guerrero doing this video, which I will link in the description bar if you haven't already seen it, and I got inspired and I really wanted to film a similar video. Now obviously I'm doing £20 and I'm going to be doing some different beauty products because some of the stuff that you have in the States we don't have here in England and vice versa. So I'm going to be showing you my top 20 beauty picks under £20. So starting off with beauty products, I'm going to be talking about foundations. Bourjois Healthy Mix Radiance Foundation. This is my ultimate favourite foundation in the world. This is my favourite foundation that I've ever used, and I'm continuously going back to this and gravitating towards it just because it gives such a natural look, but it's such good coverage, and I like to have quite full coverage foundation when I am wearing foundation, and this just ticks all of my boxes. This costs £10 or $9.99 if we're going to be technical about it, so it's one of the slightly higher end foundations but not too expensive. Revlon Colorstay foundation. This is the original formula which I prefer, and this is great for ultimate coverage on a night out or some special occasion that you want to have that full coverage, flawless look, and I use this with a beauty blender and I find that gives me the best full coverage look. And there is tons of colours of this, and I believe this is around £12. Sleek Makeup's Contour Kit. Now this is a relatively new purchase for me, but I am already in love with it. It gives you a blush, a highlight and a bronzer, a matte bronzer, which is perfect for contouring and warming up the face, and this is in the colour Light, and I just think that this is absolutely amazing. The blush is quite similar to NARS Orgasm, so that's a bit of a dupe. I'm not as keen on the highlighter. I don't find that it's that much of a good highlighter, and the contour shade is great for building up coverage, and it's just really great, and this cost £8 I think, so great for travelling because you can get all three in, so you just need to stick this in your travel bag and you are good to go. Mary Luminizer Highlighter by The Balm, my all-time favourite highlighter. I will always go back to this after I have tried new highlighters. I have never found anything as good as this. It gives such a warm glow to the face, but it's not too overpowering. I dropped mine and it cracked, which I am so sad about, so I can't really lift it up, but it gives you just the right amount of glow where it's not too like bam shimmery in your face, because no one really wants to look like that, but it just gives such a flawless glow to the face, and it will forever hold a special place in my heart. One concealer I have to mention is the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer from Collection, and I've got this in the colour Light, and I use this for highlighting, and this costs £4 or £5 I think, and believe me when I say that it is amazing for highlighting and for coverage, so it's 2 in 1, it's perfect. I mean, I don't really know what else you can ask for a concealer, and it's a great price as well, and I again always go back to this, and I just think that it's great value for money. It lasts for a really long time and it doesn't crease that much under my eyes, which I like, and it's perfect for highlighting as well. Eyebrow Kit, and again this is something that I continuously go back to. It's got a gel side and a powder side. I gravitate more towards the gel side than the powder side for my everyday eyebrows, but when I'm going out or having more of a special occasion I will use both of them together. Again, an absolute bargain. I think you can get this for £2.99 or £3.99 off ELF website, and I wish that they would have ELF in regular stores because I would buy so much more stuff, but such great quality. This will last you for such a long time. I also think that it's a bit of a dupe for the Benefit Brow Kit as well, and it's a fraction of the cost. Moving on to lips. MAC lipsticks. I have to give a shout out to MAC lipsticks. and I know that they are fairly expensive as lipsticks go. This is just a couple of the many MAC lipsticks that I have, and I just think that they are great. I couldn't not mention them because they have such a wide range of colours and of textures and of different finishes, and I really value that in a product, and they are just such great quality and they last for a really long time. And I think I will always go back to MAC because I love finding dupes for MAC, don't get me wrong, I love finding cheaper versions, but there's just something about them and I really like them. And they're just absolute classics. There's certain MAC lipsticks that you're just not going to find anywhere else, you just can't find certain dupes for them. Revlon Lip Gloss. This is a Revlon Colourburst lip gloss, and this is one of the few lip glosses that does not leave me with a sticky feeling and does not kind of weigh down my lipstick, and they've got a really good colour selection. They're fairly reasonably priced because they do last for a long time and they're really good quality. And I don't regularly wear lip glosses, but when I do I'm always gravitating towards this. Revlon Super Lustrous Lipstick in the shade Nude Attitude, and this is a matte lipstick and this will last for a really long time. I don't particularly like wearing this on its own, but I really like mixing this. I will mix this with some of my MAC lipsticks sometimes, and again they have a really good colour selection. They're not massively overpriced. I think you can get them for around £9 or £10, and I really like the finishes of these and they do last for a really long time on my lips. And this one is kind of a dupe for MAC's Myth, which I have found. Rimmel Lasting Finish by Kate Moss collection. These are just a perfect everyday lipstick, and I have a ton of these in my collection. I think I have every colour apart from one, and these are just great to stick on if you're wearing an eye look that you want to have something more nude, so it doesn't really take away from the eye look but it still has a bit of colour with it, and I'm always reaching for these. I always have one of these in my bag so I can touch up throughout the day, and they're just really great. They're also very reasonably priced. I think they're under £5, which is great, so they're really affordable and accessible for everyone. Moving on to eyes. Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer. If you've been watching me for a while, you will know the amount of importance I place on a good primer on the eyes and on the face, and I stand by that thoroughly, and I think it's so important whenever you're wearing eyeshadows or an eye look. It's so important to prime the eyes and have a good primer that's going to make it last all day, and I found it with Urban Decay. I always try new primers, but I'm always reaching back for this one again. It's such a classic primer. It lasts for hours and hours and hours. I can wear this overnight. Not that I do that regularly, but I can, and it will still look the same the next day. And I don't say that for many things, and it is a little bit more pricey because I know that you can get primers that are a lot cheaper than that, but I really think that this is just such great quality. I think that it's an investment rather than a purchase, and you really are going to get a lot of use out of this. And this is the second tube I've had, and I've probably had this for more than a year, and it's lasted me for such a long time because I use this almost every single day and I'm throwing it around. They also have a couple of different ones in the collection. There's one that is a transparent finish, one that's a matte finish, one that's kind of shimmery, and I mean, what more could you want really? So Urban Decay, you're doing it right. L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black. I haven't mentioned my love for this for a couple of videos now, but I will always go back to this. This is just the best mascara I've ever come across, and I'm constantly trying new mascaras because I always want to be able to tell you guys my honest opinion on lots of different mascaras, but I always come back to this little guy because he will lengthen and volumize your lashes like there is no tomorrow. I honestly think that, I mean, I don't know how they do it because it looks like just a little thin plastic one, but it does absolute wonders for your eyelashes, and it's buildable, it's really black, and I couldn't say anything bad about this little guy. Gel eyeliner, which I have in the recent months been enjoying a lot more than I used to, and this is the Maybelline Lasting Drama Gel eyeliner, and this is just so black and will last for such a long time. I have tried lots of different gel liners, but I just find that this little guy is brilliant, and it's buildable and it goes great on the waterline, and if I put this on my lower and upper tight lines it will last all day and all night, and it's just brilliant. And you can use it on your lower lash line and smudge it out with a different shadow, and there's just so many uses for it. Or it's around the £5 mark, and I just think that it's such a bargain because again this will last you for a really long time. Wet n Wild Mega Liner eyeliner, liquid eyeliner, and gel liner does take a bit longer to do in the morning, so if I'm kind of rushing but still want to have some liquid liner, I will go with this little guy. And this dries to a matte formula, and I really like the way that that looks. It has a really fine and precise brush, which means you can get the tail of your liner really thin, and I'm really enjoying cat eye liners. And I just think that this is perfect for doing it. You can build it and make it thicker if you want to, but it's so precise. And this, I bought this on Amazon because, no, I bought this on eBay because they don't sell Wet n Wild in England because it's an American brand, which I wish they would because I would buy so much of their stuff. But I'm going to pick some up when I go to America. I'm going to buy a whole new suitcase of this because it's so good. Eyelashes. Eyelashes. Ardell is my favourite brand of eyelashes, and the Demi Wispies are my favourite pair of eyelashes. They're definitely up there in my top 3 of my favourite lashes to wear, and the band of the eyelashes is really thin, so you can get them really close to your lash line, and they're really easy to manoeuvre, which is difficult to find with some eyelashes because they can tend to have thicker bands, which is difficult to kind of manoeuvre and get to your eye shape, and these are just absolutely perfect. Again, they're under £5 I think, and they have tons and tons of different lashes in their collection, and I wish that I could try every single pair if I could, because I just find that they flatter eyeshadow looks so well, and adding a pair of lashes can make a world of difference, and I truly believe that. And these are just something that I go back to time and time again. L'Oreal Colour Appeal eyeshadow. This is one of the most pigmented eyeshadows I have ever tried. They're just so flattering, they're just such pretty shades, and again there's just so many different shades in their collection to try, and I love these for lid shadows. They're just so pretty. It lasts for such a long time. I have had this shadow for months and months, and I have barely even made a dint in it, and I just think that it's great value for money, and they're just so pretty. I mean, look at that shade, it's like a lovely little champagne colour, and I just think that it's so pretty. Barry M Dazzle Dust. These are so freaking pigmented, and they really work well if you use a bit of Fix Plus with them, and these are just like out of this world colours. They are so vibrant, and they're perfect for if you want to have a pop of colour on your eye for a night out or something like that. And I just, oh my god, they're also under £5, so I mean, what's not to love about that? I have a ton of them in my collection, and I'm often gravitating towards them for nights out because they're so pigmented. They've got some really sparkly ones, and they've got glitter ones. You've got a decent amount of it in there as well. Sigma E40 Tapered Blending Brush. Now, if you've been watching me for a while and have seen some of my makeup tutorials, you will know my passion for blending, and this is the brush that will make your makeup look professional and flawless and seamless. Because it's quite a wide brush and is not too tightly packed, you can really get into the crease, and it will really spread the product nice and evenly, and you can do just really big buffing motions, and that's the thing that's going to make your makeup look really flawless. And it will spread the makeup so that it's not too harshly packed and that there's not any harsh lines. This is going to buff them all out so that it looks really flawless, and I really couldn't do it without this brush. So those are my top 20 under 20 beauty products. I really hope that you guys did enjoy this video. I would love to know some of your favourite beauty products for me to try. So leave me a comment down below and let me know what you guys like. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. I don't think I've got anything else to say. I hope that you guys are having a really great day and I will see you hopefully in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye!
I really hope that I don't have lipstick on my teeth. Ooh, girl, I am peeling. Damn. I need to get some moisturiser up in this place.